بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. My name is Abu Bakr, and today I have the honor of hosting one of many guests throughout the month, this blessed month, inshallah. And today's topic, inshallah, will be about the financial solution of the COVID-19 pandemic and how we can overcome this financial crisis, inshallah. As this pandemic has brought many families under struggle, inshallah, Dr. Bahjat Al-Zanuni can give us some advice on how to overcome our financial struggles. And inshallah, I'll give it over to Dr. Bahjat. تفضل دكتور.
Thank you, brother Abu Bakr. Thank you, everyone. Salam alaikum, everyone. And Ramadan Kareem. Today, I'm going to brief you about the financial situation and the latest government support during the coronavirus and how you can access this support. First, please let me introduce myself and what I'm doing. So my name is Bahjat. I'm working as a careers advisor with the National Careers Service. So National Careers Service help individuals realize their potential through well-informed career choice and practical actions to secure education, training, and employment. So during this time, National Career Service provides careers and employability support to overcome these short-term challenges that COVID-19 presents. The services are still accessible through telephone and digital. So this meeting will not be in a form of questions and answers. However, I will be happy to help anyone who needs the support. My contact details will be with the admin of this web page. So if you have any questions, if you need any help, any support, please do not hesitate to contact me. Of course, maybe everybody knows that on 17th of March, the government announced more grants and loans to support individuals and businesses. So whether you are currently in or out of work, if you are on a low income and affected by the economic impact of COVID-19, you will be able to access the full range of a welfare system, including universal credit. So first, I'm going to talk about individuals who are working as a full-time, and for the people who work or part-time, and for the people who work as a self-employed. And then I will talk about the business for the people who have business. So first of all, I know that most of the people they have got universal credit. So some of them, they are in a worry that maybe these COVID-19 would affect their benefits. So if you are a full-time employee and you are too ill to work, you are entitled to what they call it statutory sick pay. So it is paid by your employer for up to 28 weeks. So your employer should pay you if you have COVID-19 symptoms, or you're ill, or anyone in your family are ill. So you are entitled to what they call a statutory sick pay. So if you are working as a full-time and you or someone you live with have got COVID-19 symptoms, you must stay at home and tell your employer, and then he will issue what is called statutory sick pay. We call it SSP. If you are self-isolating because of COVID-19, you can now claim SSP. So this includes individuals who are caring for people self-isolating in the same household, and therefore have been advised to do a household quarantine. For those who have COVID-19 or are advised to self-isolate, will be able to obtain what we call it isolation note. And this could be, you could get this through visiting NHS 111 online and complete the online form rather than visiting a doctor. You don't need to go to the GP and you don't need to go to the doctor. You just need like this isolation note in order to give it to your employer, or in order to give it to your employer so you can they can pay you the SSP. So first, for self-employed people, before I go to self-employed people, so this could be like could be applied to full-time and part-time people. And for self-employed people, if you are self-employed or earning below the lower earning limit and you have COVID-19 or are advised to self-isolate, you can now more easily make a claim for universal credit. So claiming universal credit now, as you may know, it's very easy and you can do that by telephone. You don't need to go to the job center. You just need to call them universal credit or make a universal credit account online. And if you might have and you see a universal credit account online, in this case you need, I mean, if you're unable to work, you need to tell the universal credit your changes, and this could be done through your application online. So if any of your circumstances has changed, you need to tell them. So you will be access those benefits. So if you are self-employed and receiving universal credit and you have COVID-19, so you are advised to, or you are advised to self-isolate. So the requirement of the minimum income floor will be temporarily relaxed. So let me explain this, what is minimum income floor will be relaxed, because this is a very important term. So when you applied as a self-employed, the minimum earning that you're required to do was, for example, £1,200 a month. So I know people are different. Every individual has got different circumstances. So this has been temporarily relaxed. So you don't need to earn £1,200 in order to access the, in order to be a self-employed and to get the full benefits. So every individual, as I said, has got different circumstances. So just you need to tell the universal credit that you are no longer be earning 1,200. You are no longer working as a self-employed, so they can be aware and they can give you the full benefits. So this has been temporarily relaxed, what we call it minimum income floor. So this means that you need to tell you see how many hours you work if you work, and how much you earn if you earn. So this can be done through your online account, universal credit. You don't need to go to job center. So for self-employment income support scheme, there is something called self-employment income support scheme. So use this scheme if you are self-employed. This is very important for you. And if you have lost income due to coronavirus, so this scheme will allow you to claim a taxable grant worth like 80% of your trading profit, up to a maximum of 2,500 a month. So you can take 2,500 a month. You can be granted these 2,500 a month, and this could be for 3 months. And the grant will be subject to income tax and the national insurance contribution, but doesn't need to be repaid. You don't have to repay this grant because this is a grant. So if you are self-employed, you can apply for this one, self-employed income support scheme. So regarding the support for rent calls, I know most of the people now, they
السلام عليكم. Sorry for the technical difficulties at the moment. Inshallah, Dr. Bahjat will try to log in back again so that he can carry on with his talk, inshallah. And meanwhile, inshallah, we will wait for him to introduce himself again. As we are waiting for Dr. Bahjat to come back, inshallah, I'll give you some more information on how to contact us for any inquiries. So for the email, inshallah, it is salam@liverpoolramadan.uk, which is spelled SALAM at LIVERPOOLRAMADAN.UK. And inshallah, when the doctor comes back after this lecture, inshallah, we will have another lecture, recitation circle by Sheikh Muhammad Al-Dubai, where he will be reciting Quran with many people. Inshallah, people can contribute, and you can put your hand up to contribute. And after that, and that is at 7:30. And after that, inshallah, we will have at 10:15 Sheikh Muhammad Al-Shar'i, and he will be talking about the Ramadan fiqh, and the topic is feed your soul. So inshallah, as when Dr. Bahjat comes back, he will carry on, and the next lectures are available at 7:30 and 10:15 inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Right. Sorry for interruption. I'm going to continue regarding the support for the rent costs. Abu Bakr?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Right, so I'll continue, yeah?
Yes, continue, please.
Right, so I'm going to continue regarding the support for the rent cost. So from April, the government increased the local housing allowance rate. So you need to check that with the universal credit, you will get more allowance for the housing. So if you are a tenant experience financial difficulties because of COVID-19, so the government will ensure you do not face the threat of eviction for 3 months. So if you are experiencing financial difficulties meeting your mortgage repayments because of COVID-19, you may be entitled to mortgage or rental holidays for 3 months. And you know that all the banks, most of the banks, and they offer now what they call it payment holiday for 3 months. So if you struggle, you need to tell your bank or your lender that you are struggling to pay for the mortgage, so they will defer that 3 months to the end of the period. I'm going now to move into the business, supporting businesses. So because of coronavirus, a full range of business support measures have been made available to UK business. So you can claim up to like 80% for your employees' wages. So if you are if you have a business and you are struggling to pay wages, you can apply for the government grants up to 80% of your employees' wages, plus any employer national insurance and pension contribution if you have put them for furlough because of coronavirus. I'm just going to end this with something that you can benefit of. I mean, try to benefit regarding careers advice, try to benefit your time with training courses that could be online. I can help you with these training courses, whatever training course. I mean, especially training courses related to simple work like caring and like infection control, all that kind of stuff. That courses can be done through online. So please contact me if you need any help, if you need any support regarding careers advice, regarding education, online courses, and I'll be happy to help. So as I said at the beginning, my contact details will be with the admin of this web page. So if you need anything, please email me or contact me directly. So thank you very much. I'll hand it now to Abu Bakr, and happy Ramadan for all of you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, Dr. Bahjat, for the advice, and inshallah everyone can benefit from this. And barakallah feek again. Inshallah, the next lectures available are at 7:30, which is the recitation circle by Dr. Sheikh Muhammad, and that is hosted by Abdurrahman, inshallah. And the lecture after that is going to be by Sheikh Muhammad al-Shar'i, and he'll be talking about feeding the soul. The topic is feeding the soul. And barakallah feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And have a good day. Inshallah, we will see you in the next lectures.